Here's the tail of the tape for the grand finals of the NA LUL finals. Final. Number 1, Season 1. Dise versus Hitman, best of 5. Dise had lots of time to study. He had 4 games of Hitman vs. Hunter and also a series yesterday that went to the 3rd game in a best of 3. Starting map is going to be Autumn Leaves. Here we go. Dise, Demon Hunter. Bottom left. Upper right, Hitman, Blade Master. Fast shot build yet again, just like versus Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
Man, with the Burrow micro. Remember we talked about this earlier? Burrow. Reminder from the north side. Burrow will exit at the south side. Closes this little bit of a gap. And one more hit, and this is Peon last hittable. Oh, but Dise aware of it. And Hitman's here for the Frost Wolf. Does Dise make the same mistake as Hunter? No, he does not. He does not go Immolation. Forces that Windwalk again. You gonna break Windwalk for a deny? He did, but he screwed it up. And all the mana's gone to the Blade. And he who attacks this will not get the last hit. The Wolf has to regenerate a little bit, then it's going to take 3 attacks, not just 2. The Gloves of Haste are proven to be pretty good here. And Dise will get the last hit. Moonwells are going to be Wells, if you know what I mean. Ooh! I've still got it. Blade clearing up, waiting for nighttime to buy that Circlet Dust. But in the meantime, Dise is going to get level 2. Blade, Circlet Dust. Used the Windwalk, actually, to get the Circlet Dust a little bit earlier. I would say Dise is in a pretty good position so far. Hitman is going to go to the main. This 4 Moonwells does mean that it's going to be Talons. So get ready for more of the same from the semifinals. Blade has another Windwalk. Needs to break soon. There it is. Gonna use another Windwalk. He is. That's 2 archers down. Wait, did he kill the first archer? No, he didn't, right? Sorry. I'm wrong. 1 archer down. Sorry. And just remembering back to Dice's semifinal against Pato, he kind of owned him. He kind of owned him. Oh, nice cancel. Dise was playing Wicked at least a couple of hours ago. 3 hours ago. Was he able to keep up the heat? Hitman's very much warmed up after playing Hunter. But is Dise going to have a different approach to the Talons? Is he going to play Beastmaster second, Keeper third, quicker counter expansion, all the suggestions we made for Hunter that he didn't really start to do until really the last map of the series? Isn't hit for hit worse for Elf? Generally, yes, because Salve traded for all the Moonwells is good for Orc. I'm going to save that Grunt. And yeah, Beastmaster, Quillbeast, Dise, honestly, already looking to have a better understanding than Hunter against what Hitman is going to do. Was 2 archers? Okay, it was. Thank you, Kodos. Kodos, the inventor of this strategy. Oh wait, no, that's not Kodos. Kodos is someone else. That's Grape, right? You're Grape, right? Fleece number 1.
The player's forces are under attack.
I'm getting my names confused. Oh, Grunt, not denied. Hitman wanted to land the surround there, but just loses a grunt for it. Dise pulls ahead. Indeed does pull ahead. Yes, sir, indeed. Archer number 3 is dead, but so is the blade! Quill Beast has some duration. Blade is donezo. Archer does actually die as well. 4 archers now have fallen. And that blade's only level 1. But still, really nice surround from Dise. Dise is kind of cooking today.
A player's forces are under attack.
The TC is power creeping. Oh, Hitman's playing Raider Walker. Oh. So in this case, don't you think a Naga second would have been better, guys? No, with the Raider Walker. Love it. Gets the greater mana. Not as though Raider Walker is not viable against Talons. Soen plays it, for instance, all the time. I think all the other Asian top orcs, you know, the ones that aren't, you know, Hitman, and who else plays hit and run? I think Focus does a little bit sometimes. Soen does on occasion. But most all the top orcs of Asia are Raider Walker players. So it works. You just have to play a little bit differently, and obviously it takes a lot more micro.
A player's forces are under attack.
I was wondering, like, why is Hitman creeping? Why is he not clearing the expansion? That's why, Raider Walker. So the idea with Raider Walker against Talons is you pretty much want to get an expansion up, obviously without towers though, but you don't want to fight ever, if possible. You want to delay the fight for infinity, pretty much. So how do you do that? You just play around your raiders, pretty much. A little bit of hit and run, just because you're not going mass raiders doesn't mean you can't go run around, hit the moon walls. You ensnare the Dema Hunter, kite with Shockwave. This is what we see. You delay until you have 2 heal scrolls and 80 supply if you can, and an expansion. That's what you have to do. You don't want to commit for a fight if you don't absolutely have to. We'll see if that's how Hitman plays it. For now, he's just creeping. Warmill coming up, no reinforced defenses. Hitman has no TP. If Dise goes into the main base right now, I do fear for these burrows. And he is. Ooh, how many burrows are going to fall? My guess? Every single one. And Hitman's just going to counterattack. We're in a base race. Not good for Hitman. He's going to lose every burrow. And then Dise is just going to TP back. There's 3 burrows. Hitman gets 2 Moonwells. And by the way, he's got 2 greater manas. One sec, I have to ban someone in the chat really quick. Is this guy not getting banned? Oh, he is banned. What the hell? Oh, the peons. That one Pocket Factory is so good. Hitman trying to rebuild the burrows. But he's got no expansion. When we see someone play this, always see it with a tier 2 expansion around 40 supply. There's reinforced defenses, so no longer is Hitman going to lose all of his burrows. That Dise just creeping the map. Almost level 4 Demon Hunter. And the Quill Beast. You know the Demon Hunter's gonna run in here and start killing some peons eventually, too. You know it.
A player's forces are under attack.
You see, it's not. The items are sick for Hitman, but do worry for his chances. Two peons fell. Reinforced done. Man, no expansion. Obviously, he wasn't able to for a while. Now he kind of has to go for it. He's got to push the main and go for an expansion at the upper left. That's the only way Hitman's going to win this game. He's not going to win one base. And Dise has a TP. Hitman's not expanding during this push. That's a mistake. There's the Raider. Talon's always in the far back, though, so the Raider or the TC can't land a shockwave. Cyclone's a grunt? Alright. Blade? What is the Blade doing? Not sure. Oh, he's got to deal with the Quill Beast that's going to harass him. I see. Oh, and Hitman might have to TP out if he doesn't want to lose these walkers. Ugh. Tough. Hitman. When you have map control, which is around the 40 supply mark, your first Raider, your first Walker come out, that's when you want to be expanding as the Orc. But Hitman didn't expand on that timing, and now he's never going to have map control again. Because he's never going to have a supply advantage. Yeah, there's the TP. Doesn't lose the Walker. There's the expansion. Is it too late, though? The man did not forget reinforced defenses, guys. He didn't have a war mill. And could actually defend here with the burrow support. Here comes Hitman yet again. Man's gonna buy enough time for his expansion to get up this time. Doesn't have a TP. Oh, the shockwave isn't there. Needs to dispel and shockwave this clump. Doesn't shockwave the army. Kills the Moonwell and kills the Talon. Things looking slightly up for Hitman, possibly, with this Great Hall not canceled yet, at least. Hitman, no town portal. Goes in for the Demon Hunter, pushing vulnerability, perhaps? Yeah. Blade, of course, no potion as well. No way of healing this Blade, and no way of getting the Blade out. Speed scroll, Hitman trying to run. Walker's caught out, though.
The player's forces are under attack.
The Grey Hall's done, but Hitman can't really defend it now, can he? Dise is just counter-expanding. A good game from Dise, and I think he's about to close it out. I think he's about to close it out very soon. Nice shockwave. Okay, I mean, he's got enough mana for about 10 more of those. How many heal scrolls do we have? We still have 2 heal scrolls, though, for Dise. He's checked all the boxes. Crossed all his T's, dotted all his I's. And that eye is going to turn into a 1 on the scoreboard of Dice pretty soon. Another nice shockwave, Jesus. Okay, you got a heal scroll, there it is.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, for TC. But, oh my god, look at the harass. Seems like Dice doesn't know about the expansion. But, this is pretty funny. Man, does he have a TP? He can't commit to this, can he? He's gonna go for it. Shockwave? No, shockwave the army, you fool! And the hero's caught out. Hitman wind walks. The TC uses the greater mana. Alright, Hitman's last stand. The shockwave is good. The heal scroll is better, though, I'm afraid. The TC is going to fall. And the blade will soon fall as well. Hitman gonna stick it out, but Dice has 1,300 gold currently. Hitman building some towers. DC back from the tavern. Blade gonna come back from the altar. It was really just this creep that lost it for Hitman. When he lost those initial burrows, it's if you're behind at that stage in the game, you can't really come back. You have to control the map and control the game at least to the 10-minute mark. A lot of the time, when you're playing Raider Walker against Talons, you know by the 9-10 minute mark if the Orc is going to win or not.
A player's force are under attack.
Hitman's going to stick it out.
A town is under siege.
Hitman did kill the expansion. He does have his own expansion. The only issue is the main base is pretty exposed for Hitman. See? Hitman's just trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. He's gonna have to TP probably eventually, but just trying to buy as much time as he can to keep Dice away from his main base. And to get his blade back. He still doesn't... Oh, he does know about this, right? He had the Hawk scout it. 1,000 gold left. Hitman with almost double, or over double that, rather. Hitman might have to give up his main, though. And he is going to give up his main. Dice still has a town portal as well. Blade at least is going to come back. Dice down to 700 gold, but he can always move his tree, of course. Hitman does have pillage. Blade is back. Can Hitman repair long enough to force Dice back? I don't think so. Oh, Blade. Blade's dead! He didn't windwalk into the altar? Okay, Blade will probably be safe. Game Hunter comes back. And Hitman town portals. Trying to defend the Great Hall. The DH staff's back in, though. Yeah, that's gonna be nail in the coffin. Most likely. Heal scroll, potion of healing used. Couple of talons fall. Hitman needs to get back to his burrows. That's the only way he's gonna defend here is if he gets back to his burrows. PC. Oh, I thought Hitman was the one with 900 gold, but it's Dice with 900 gold. Hitman really trying everything he can. Trying absolutely everything he can. The main base is out for Dice, but he's getting Nature's Blessing to move the Tree of Eternity over. Campbot, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you.
A player's forces
That goes
are
cross map. And GG is called 1-0 for Dise. Hitman tried everything he could. Raid Walker doesn't work. Yeah, two mistakes I would say for Hitman. Was obviously creeping that null without a scout on where the Night Elf was. I mean, even if you just use a peon to scout at that stage in the game, scout the middle of the map, scout your expansion, scout, you know, all that stuff. Just use a peon. And then the other mistake would be he didn't expand early. If you're going to play Raider Walker, I would argue you have to get an early expansion on tier 2. I'm going to go to Concealed Hill now. For map number 2. Nice up 1-0. Here we go. Jumping into game number 2. Yeah, what we saw last game was Hitman running around the map the entire time. And why did he never have map control? Because he could never fight. Even with double greater mana, you need 2 heal scrolls and you need a 10 supply advantage. That's been known since like 2007. How do you get 2 heal scrolls and a 10 supply advantage? You get an expansion. Or you're massively ahead after the early tier 2 stage, which isn't reliable, of course. Oh, map number 2, Concealed Hill. Will Dise move to the Keeper, or will he stick to the Demon Hunter Talons? Yeah, Dise played very well in the last game. So this will certainly be Blade Master, but for Dise, what is it going to be? It is Demon again. Okay. I thought so. I don't think Hitman's going to play Standard anymore, though. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Tried the Raider Walker. Didn't work. And a second would work better than TC second. I don't know about that.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Wisp Scout. No Peon Scout from Hitman. Hitman who's going fast shop as it seems. Did he do that on LR, or on CH rather, earlier against Hunter? I think he did, right? Oh, and there is a Peon Scout from Hitman. I didn't think he had one. He's a Demon Hunter.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the Grunt. Not going to be able to get that Wisp kill. Dise. Gonna get this camp. Hitman gonna try to probably disallow him from getting the next one, but Hitman for now is just gonna take the crab camp. I guess this is the next camp that the Demon would have gone to, which is why Hitman's trying to snag it while he can. Walk. No dust yet for Dise. Man, buys dust. Can't get the circlet. Surrounds the Demon. Demon has a ring, though. Oh, Hitman gonna spam to buy that circlet. Does get the circlet. And that's the Demon Hunter dead. Hitman didn't get the XP, though. Goes down to the creeps. But that is an early Demon Hunter kill. That's about as early as it gets for a Demon Hunter kill, unless you lose it to the first creep camp. I feel like Hitman could have maybe tried to get that last hit a bit more. Maybe he was just happy. Maybe he expected the DH to TP, which is why he didn't micro for the last hit. I expected the DH to TP as well. Fountains, 2 Moonwells up, but look, the DH is already back. The Orc gets into your base, and your hero's already back. Level 1 heroes. Don't take that long. But that sure is a good way to delay the Demon Hunter from creeping, isn't it? Dise needs to get those turtles, but he's running out of moon juice. Terrorblade desperately wants to kill some turtles. With an edgy name like that, you figure he would do more than just kill defenseless turtles. What a loser, Terrorblade. True Chads like Sylvester Stallone just own turtles, okay? They just keep them as pets. But Terrorblade, no, he just kills them. Unbelievable. Terrorblade would never be able to land Adrian, okay? I'm telling you. She works at a pet store. How could you? Alright, what are we seeing from Hitboy? So like this, for instance, is probably going to be Warmill. He can't afford the second bestiary right away. It's probably going to be Warmill? Or am I just wrong? Are one of these peons moving to build it? Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, he changed his mind. Yeah, there's Warmill. So Hitman goes back to his bread and butter, the hit and run. And Dise goes for Hunter's Hall hidden, Keeper second, probably Mass Dryads. And honestly, Raider Walker might have been better against this. I don't know what Hitman does against this, but it's not Immolation, so it's actually much easier to play Raider Headhunter Kodo with an untowered expansion than it is against Immolation. Man's got a scout. Hunter's Hall, though. Scroll the Beast. Not the best items for Dise, unfortunately. Scroll the Beast not going to be good on Dryads, but I expect to be Mass Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
Greater mana again for Hitman, but not going to be that good against Dryads. Hitman, I hope for his sake he sees the Keeper and sees the lures before he skills on the TC. Yeah, one Dryad's coming in, then Hitman will get all the info he needs. It's going to be level 3, level 2 after this.
Player's forces are under attack.
Hitman, he thinks it's Talons! He wouldn't build these towers if he knew it was lures. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. And that's what you get for not scouting Dise. A little tricky. Yeah, he sees the Keeper. Sees the Dryad. Blade is gonna live, but these towers have to be canceled. Yep. And this Raider is donezo. Hitman now gonna start building Headhunters, most likely. He even got a Shredder, too. Oh, rough. Rough for Hitman. Yeah, this is not looking good. Hitman again running around the map with no map control for the second game in a row. Just running.
Players' forces are under attack.
And the ward for Dise as well to continue to control the map. Look how many Dryads there are. Shredder comes in to fight. This Hitman certainly doesn't need the lumber any longer. Hitman now building the Headhunter. DC has a greater mana, but honestly, with Shockwave, might want to just give it to the Blade. Yeah, he just sells it to buy potions. Shredder on the Demon Hunter is pretty sick, and the Shredder also doesn't get slowed by the Dryads. Man, doing a decent job. Dise doesn't have a heal scroll any longer. Shredder gives a lot of experience. He's coming in to repair it! If he had done that earlier, the Shredder would have carried the fight, low-key. But Hitman does hold just barely. 30 versus 42. Demon Hunter almost level 4, Keeper almost level 3. Hey, Buck Grubs, thank you for the gift of the sub to Casualty. Appreciate you. Further and further ahead. He could even go tier 3 now. I'd say he's far enough ahead to go tier 3 in transition. Not necessarily that bears aren't necessarily needed, I should say, but the orbs are nice, and Wellspring is nice, and the potential for a bear for rejuve, if you really need it, is nice. Yeah, Hitman just had the wrong read. Going into game 3, he's going to have to scout better. He can't just assume that Dise is playing Talons, which is what he did this game. 100% assume Dise is playing Talons. And Dise tricked him. Look at the Hunter's Hall. Hidden in the back. Hitman needs to be there to see the lures or to see the altar flashing for the Keeper second. Dise. Is he going to the right? Okay, Hitman gets a little break. He's going to get the Fountain. And he's already up to 50 supply. Okay. Dise double heal scroll. Double potion of vulnerability. And he's going to get the red in the middle. Gets. Oh, Hitman already pulled the red, right? Oh yeah, he got Legion Doomhorn. Of course. Oh, this is actually really good for Hitman. A mistake from Dise. Hitman gets the Fountain, and it's boost of health loss as well. Hitman needs a heal scroll, but I'm afraid they're already gone, right? Yeah, they're already gone. Man, trying to build a burrow here. Treants find it, but honestly, too late. I'm gonna run away. Might have to speed scroll. No, the Keeper isn't in range. It's up on the high ground. Oh, the Kodo is so slow. Kodos suck so much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hitman, if he had a heal scroll, I'd say he could win a fight, but Dise is alone with the heal scrolls. 54, Hitman breaks upkeep. Hitman with home base advantage, or a level 2. Obviously, Shockwave is useless here. And Hitman going to be forced to fight now. The Blade got here. He got a heal scroll with that speed scroll, and he's here. Shockwave hits the demon at least. Level 4. Illusion dealt with. Big front line for Dise, but the Headhunters in the back. If they can reach the Dryads. Kodo has an Eaton, and now he's entangled. Heal scroll used for Hitman. 53 versus 48. First heal scroll used for Dise. 2 more Dryads fall. Shockwave again. Demon Hunter, imagine if he had Immolation. Dise uses his second heal scroll. Level 4 on the Tauren Chieftain. Level 2 Shockwave. Woohoo. And Hitman's winning the fight. But has he won the war? This is why I mean, if Dise transitions to tier 3, he can get a couple of bears. Oh my god, the crits. He can get a couple of bears, and orbs are the big carry. Double orb on these heroes. A very big deal. But Hitman's gonna force the TP. Forces both heal scrolls, 1 potion of vulnerability. Dise now goes tier 3, but that's gonna give Hitman the time to get a great haul up. Hitman's back in the game. Dise over-aggressive and underutilizing his advantage. Gave up the red camp. Didn't get the item from here. Let Hitman get up to 50 supply. Hitman's getting the next fountain, and Dise can't even contest it, I don't think. We'll see, though. We will see. I mean, the dragon is kind of owning him a little bit. Oh, Hitman, the creeps! Dragon needs to turn onto the Night Elf if Hitman wants to win this. Okay, now he turns. And the Raiders find some Dryad kills. Hitman lost a lot. All the Headhunters in the attempt to continue creeping this, but ends up getting Dryads in return. Great Hall's on the way. Tier 3, nearly done. And then Dise. I mean, Dise could counter expand, but he's more likely just going to get a couple of bears, get orb, and then try to win the next fight. Blade's going to be level 5. Demon's going to be level 5 as well, though. If only there were some more creeps. I guess a green for Dise if he really wanted to. And that's what Hitman's using for level 5. I don't understand why no Immolation's fight would be so much better. I agree. 100% agree. I think Dise would have won this game if he had gone Immolation. But still an opportunity. But not with the crits like that. Push and vulnerability passed over. Oh, Hitman could eat the Mountain Giant. He doesn't realize, though. He could eat the Mountain Giant. Does he realize? He does. Okay. It's always good to check with your Kodo if you can eat the Mountain Giant. All you have to do is hit the Devour key and click on the Mountain Giant, and if it says error, you can't do this, then you know they have a hardened skin or a resistant skin research. But if you can, if it lets you click on it, then you can eat it. Hitman's got to run, though. This Entangle level 2. Don't want to mess around with it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Where's the Kodo? Oh, here's the Kodo. Sorry for that little camera movement. Oh, and Dise might think it's this Kodo, but it's not. And Dise is tier 3 with an orb, but he's lost his whole army. TC level 5. And somehow Hitman wins this game. There were, of course, a couple mistakes as mentioned from Dise. Nice dodge. But, man. Nice dodge again! Dise. Super sick. I don't know where that archer came from. And right now, there's only one Mountain Giant, and it's in the Kodo. The crit! Jesus Christ, dude! Did he just get 3 crits in a row? Get a crit to kill him. Okay, no, doesn't. Get 2 crits in a row to kill him! Are you kidding me? Dude! How many crits did he just get? How many crits? How many? Blade Master's an imbalanced hero. There, I said it. Are you guys happy? I said it. Blade Master's imbalanced. Blade Master's imbalanced. I said it. You guys happy? I said it. 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 Jesus, my heart's racing. We got a series on our hands. I thought Dise was about to 3-0 Hitman, but Hitman somehow brings it back. And we're going on to Dice's first loser map, which is going to be Tidehunters. Those crits, dude. Come in. It was, I think it was like 5 crits and 7 attacks, and they were all above 200. Holy. All right, a sick comeback from Hitman, but let's not forget, Dise dominated game 1, and he nearly dominated game 2 if it weren't for Hitman with a huge comeback. So Dise is still looking favored in this series if you just ignore the final 5 minutes of game 2. We're in the final minutes of game number 3 now. Hitman versus Dise. Ooh, today's been a good day. Great games. Great games. Here we go. Oh, thought I removed that. Oh, well. Dise in the upper left. Hitman in the bottom right. Okay, Blade Master again. Demon Hunter again. Demon Hunter quite good on Tide Hunters. Anything with big Murloc camps that you can creep early on, of course. Gonna be good for the immolation. I think the biggest mistake from Dise, and it's kind of funny to say, not going immolation. Go Mana Burn and immolation. That would have won Dise the game. Hitman would not have won the fights that he won to come back into the game if Dise had immolation. I just don't think so. Equip at perfect comedic cadence and tone. I'm impressed with Carson. Well, thank you, Interesting Maniac. I am, after all, a comedian. By trade. Where's Happy? I don't know. In bed, maybe?
Players' forces are under attack.
It's customary to scream GG in such a scenario. Yeah, that's true. Shout out fans of Lin Sword Saint. I could never be as good as those Korean commentators. I'm sorry, I just don't have the talent. Just don't have the talent. But both these players do. Dise gonna be pressured on the Archer, but chasing the Grunt around. Hasn't skilled anything yet. He could skill Immolation and creep these Murlocs if he wanted to. And that's what we're going to see. Let's not forget the early game for Hitman also, the early Demon Hunter kill. And then Dise managed to come back after that. So both players now to come back. But the fact that Hitman almost loses after that sick Demon Hunter kill early on at the 3-minute mark just shows, again, Dise probably still in control of this series. Even though Hitman, nice comeback, probably the flashiest game so far today. But Dise is in control. And double Cloak Shadows. Hitman gets Circlet, Dise gets the Dust.
A town is under siege.
And the turtles are going to be crept. And perhaps goes towards the marketplace. Not just to grab items, but he could actually creep the consumable if he wanted. But he's checking for immolation creep. Checking both Murlocs, and he finds the Demon Hunter. Dise going to go for the consumable? No, he's just going to creep smaller camps. Man gets it, gets level 2. Gonna eat a Mana Burn. This time around is Immolation and Mana Burn. Oh, Hitman doesn't get the extra attack in. Doesn't save the Archer, though. No Speed Scroll. This Grunt should be dead. Nice block from Dise. Oh, Hitman. Loses the Grunt. I think this ensnare screwed him up there. He wanted to block the Demon with that Grunt, but it got ensnared. Then everything got a little crazy. Hunter's Hall again. This time, not in the back of the base. Very scoutable. And I mentioned last game, Hitman, gotta scout a bit better. Hitman does take the consumable. Buys Claws. And has to micro around the Archer. But does. Greater mana again. With the 4th greater mana of this series, Hitman, not struggling for items. Certainly not. Even gets this the 3rd cloak on the map. Okay. Gonna see a War Mill probably. There it is. And Panda. And remember, Hunter went for Panda Talons, so that's not going to be a sign that Dise is for sure going lures. Hitman might think, oh, he's just doing the same thing that Hunter did on Concealed Hill earlier. So Hitman, I say again, has to scout the base. Even just windwalk to the lab and use a reveal. I don't care. Check the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Find a consistent way to scout later on. For now, just brute force it, is what I say. Blade is level 3, though. Maybe that's good enough to scout. Is he going to go right here? He's probably going to find the Panda. Nope, Windwalk not flickering yet. That means there's more than 10 seconds. That means Hitman is going to get this last hit if there's no dust. There is a dust. But Hitman has enough damage to get it and gets the parry up. 2 last hits. DC coming straight across. But the creep. Hitman doesn't get that last hit there. It's Panda. Not level 2 yet. Is Hitman going to see the first Dryad? Is he going to stick around long enough? Of course, when he sees the first Dryad, would expect him to start building a Headhunter. He's building a 4th burrow, so yeah, okay, he knows about the lures. So this is a much better situation than last game for Hitman. He's got the information he needs. But that's not all he needs, of course. Dise wouldn't play the strategy if all he had to do to beat it was scout it. That would be a bad strategy. Hitman, go for Creep Jack. Dise, not able to get the Gargantuan. But the first 2 tries, I don't think Hitman's going to want to win this, take this fight. Nor is he going to win this fight. But he's expanding behind this. We see the Grey Hall coming up. And Stomp lands. That's a huge stomp. The Panda. Surrounded. The stat preservation. He's not slacking on the shop timings. Wisp scouts the Great Hall. Probably going to see an AP there eventually for Dise. Or an Ancient of War. Is there a speed scroll? No speed scroll. By the way, double ring as well for the DC, unfortunately. Man goes for the hero focus. Stomp as well. Crit again. Ensnare dodged by the staff. This Ensnare was midair. That was a point-blank dodge. Hitman sells the greater mana. Buys a heal scroll. Continues to fight. But he has no real way out. He's got to win the fight to get out. Look at the misses. AP, by the way, is now coming up at the expansion. One-for-one trades. But Hitman has no good way out. Again, no speed scroll. Gonna have to use that push and vulnerability. Maybe. Would ideally like to save it. Nice micro on the Dryad from Dise. Where are your headhunters at, Hitman? Build some headhunters, my man. And he needs reinforced defenses. Yeah, Dise is looking to be in a good spot because he can't deal with this AP. He doesn't have the units. Expansion's canceled. And Dise is going tier 3. This is the timing I was talking about last game. You win the big fight at early to mid tier 2 stage of the game, and then just go tier 3. You don't need to mass Dryads after you've already won a big fight, after you've already denied the expansion. Go tier 3, get your orb, get maybe a couple of bears. And Dise is doing just that at the perfect timing. The Grey Hall gets canceled, immediately hits the U key to go to tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hitman. Now he's building headhunters. Hitman. We have seen him build reinforced tower push with this sort of a build, but I don't think he's going to be on time if he does that. And very importantly, level 3. And Rogue the Magi. Sick item. So yeah, the two big adjustments, or three I suppose, from Dise this game. He went for Panda, although Keeper I don't think is bad at all. He went Immolation instead of Evasion, and he went Tier 3 after canceling the expansion. We'll see if these adjustments are enough, because Hitman came back from worse in the last game. Today's going to be a lot stronger this time around with the Immolation level 2. And Mana Burn level 2 now. How many heal scrolls can you buy? I mean, can you buy 12 heal scrolls, Hitman? Would like to buy a tiny Great Hall, but he's not Tier 3. I caught out. Reinforced defenses never was researched. Hitman! Now it was forgotten about. Whoever was saying that in the chat like an hour and a half ago, now he forgot about it. But the TP. Okay, luckily for Hitman, Dise doesn't commit for the burrows. I think if Dise would have, probably wins. It's a mistake from Dise, no? Double mana pot. Double mana pot. I don't think Hitman can fight for a long time. He needs more heal scrolls. Heal scrolls in. We'll see if I'm right about the heal scroll thing. Stomp, lands, Blade, uses the heal scroll to save himself, has a potion of invulnerability. TC has plenty of stomps left, hasn't been mana burnt too much. If he is mana burnt, the Demon Hunter is going to have much less time on the Immolation. Potion of invulnerability probably going to be necessary for the Blade soon. The Demon Hunter uses a potion of healing. Pure hero focus. Wait a second, the Demon's dead? He's losing a Demon? How is that even possible? Blade Master has a Windwalk as well. Hitman's got to get out, though. Can he get out? He's going to buy another heal scroll. There's not one at the shop. DC gets level 4. Resistance skin on the way. He's trying to go Mountain Giants. And Hitman, yet again, wins a fight because of an over-aggressive Dise with nothing to save his Demon Hunter. Hey, Bacon Knight 92. I actually smell someone cooking bacon in my house right now. Thank you for the 10 euros. Appreciate it. It says, love you guys. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now the Blade's close to level 5 again. DH back from the tavern. But right when Dise needs to go Mountain Giants, he needs resources. Right when he wants to get Orb, which he already actually got, he's forced into having back the level 4 Demon Hunter. Panda almost level 4, though. Dise has much more late game potential with Panda second than he did with Keeper second. Not as squishy, and also, if your Panda gets level 5, you can just call it quits unless you can get that Panda kill. Hirsch Bimbo, thank you for the 67 months. Appreciate you. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Wellspring on the way. One of the luxuries of Tier 3. Blade, nearly level 5. Gonna look for heal scrolls. How many is there? There's one. Hitman does buy it. And Wand of the Wind. That's going to be nice. You can use it after the haze on the Panda, so he doesn't breath after the haze. You can use it on the Demon Hunter. Oh, but there's Mass Dryads in Abolish. So yeah, sell it. Sell it. Kafik, thank you for the 73 months. A couple long-term subs coming in. Appreciate you guys. How you doing? Yeah, he didn't burn the TC in the last fight. That is a good point. That would, I mean, he stomped about 3 times. Hitman's almost 5-5, guys. And Dise is almost 5 on the Demon. And then the TC level 5 won't be as impactful, but the Panda is not probably going to get level 5, at least off creeping. Main bases. 47. 47 apiece. Lots of mining left. Hitman goes forward. Dryads forward. They're caught out of position. At least one of them. Not a good position to start for Dise. And he man-burns the blade, but the TC now. Plenty of room. Oh, and Scroll the Beast is actually kind of sick. There's not enough Dryads to just abolish it. I think Hitman could fight. He wants another heal scroll. 3 seconds for the heal scroll. Gets it. And this army just doesn't seem that big for Dise. That's due to 2 Mountain Giants. 1 in production and 1 right here. There is the Wand of the Wind. Forces the Dryads to go forward. Blade? Potion? Oh, he used the heal scroll there. Blade was like 1 HP. Hitman. That was a mistake for sure. Alright. 2 Dryads, 2 Mountain Giants, and 2 heroes. I ask you, what more do you really need? The Blade needs some health. Hitman might have to get out. Oh, Demon. 1 crit. 1 crit gets the crit. 252. Oh my god, and now he goes for the Panda. Is the Panda just dead? 1 crit, and he's dead. Both heroes are gone. Hitman so close to losing every single unit. And he gets game number 3. Jesus. These games. Could they be closer? Could they be closer? Oh yeah, someone's definitely cooking up bacon. Someone's definitely cooking up bacon. Jesus. Jesus Wheezes. This series. Ace has been so close. Tokotronic, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate you. He's been so close the last 2 games. Ace easily could have 3-0'd this series with the positions he's been in. Easily. Every single game Hitman has been behind. But only one of them has mounted a victory for Dise. Alright, 2-1. Dise going into Last Refuge, a second loser map. The map where Hunter kind of owned Hitman earlier. Dise do it again, and can you take us to a game 5? Like, even that last fight, Hitman was inches away from losing the game. Here we go into game number 4. Oh, let me adjust the score. Ba 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 ba. Game number 4 could very well be the last game of this season. The LUL Cup and LUL Finals. Yeah, that's all Hitman had in the tank, man. Both heal scrolls, potion of vulnerability burnt, no HP on any of his units. There was about to be more than 2 Mountain Giants out. There was going to be a 3rd Mountain Giant if Hitman didn't fight right there. Hitman had to win right there, or else Dise was going to destroy him in the next fight. Panda was close to level 5 after that fight. Demon Hunter was level 5, I believe. And Hitman went for broke, and it worked out. But it was so close. That game, I can't understate how close that game was. Okay, here's game number 4. Last Refuge. Buckcrumbs, thank you for the 100 bits. Says Chill 100. Critman greater than BM Dise. Yeah. Hitman has been getting crits when he needed them. I mean, to be fair, on a concealed hill, those crits were just a meme. He didn't need those. The game was already over. The game was already over. And Blade Master versus Demon for the 4th time. Dise hasn't got Talons since game 1. Game 1 is very unique in that Hitman played Raider Walker and Dise played Talons. If Dise plays Talons here, I don't think Hitman would play Raider Walker again.
A player's forces are
Do you guys think he would? circlet. Grunt. Trying to block the wisp from getting to this tree. Oh. Hitman's so sick, dude. I've never seen someone do this. Dice, a little bit of a mistake to just not go straight there. Okay, Blade is here with the Windwalk. Dice knows about it. And Dice hasn't skilled yet. If Hitman saw Dice with Immolation, he'd probably count that as a win, so that there's no mana burn. He could go in and harass Wisps freely, stuff like that. Man gonna snag the Circlet Dust. Gonna need to Windwalk regardless. Dice did skill mana burn. I actually like that Hitman delayed Windwalking so much that Dice, like, he can't not skill, like, Hitman probably wasn't thinking about this, but I am. He can't not skill mana burn if he's, like, literally 1 inch away from mana burning the Blade Master. He's got to skill it so that he can actually hit mana burn. So Hitman waits until the last possible second to Windwalk, saying, oh, you can maybe get a mana burn, you can maybe get a mana burn. And that forces Dice to go mana burn. So then you can't Immolation creep, like, for instance, this camp and this camp with just a DH. I don't think Hitman was thinking about that, but still a cool little detail. Archer is dead. Hitman uses probably what will be his last Windwalk. Oh, he would have to dust before breaking. Doing well. Chop. Okay. And Hitman sees Moonwell, 4th Moonwell, and an Ancient of Wonders, and no Hunter's Hall. He knows its talons now. And we'll see. Will Hitman play with the Raider Walker he lost with in Game 1, or will he play the hit-and-run style that he has been successful with in the past? He's just trying to defend. Didn't miss any cancels. Very, very good. And the Archers and the Ancient War. I like this. Oftentimes, Night Elves will be like, if I can't creep the Merc camp, I ain't creeping nothing. But Dice just says, oh, let's creep this anyway. I like that. Oh, Archer should die, though, if Hitman doesn't mess up the block. At the same time, the Demon's chasing a Grunt right now. No boots, so he won't get it. Ancient War got the last hit there. DC on the way. Bestiary on the way. War Mill on the way. All standard stuff. And Archer again blocked. Hitman again, if he doesn't mess this up, should get the kill. That's 3 Archers. Hitman is in a pretty good position. And the base is so open, there's nothing to defend it. The wins could be canceled. They're not even being built yet. Hitman, I mean, the best position he's been in. Better than when he killed the Demon Hunter on Concealed Hill. But maybe he's going to lose both Grunts and his Blade Master right now. Let's find out. Alright, no, he's going to be fine. And no cancel. Oh, man, Dice is crumbling from the blunders. And TC's here with a speed scroll as well if he really needs it. And Dice is going tier 3 without Ancients of Wind. These talons are going to be hella late. But okay, Hitman's come back when Dice has been far ahead. Can Dice come back when Hitman's far ahead? It's a good start. It's a really good start. That slows down the TC's creeping. And really, this allows Dice from ever going for something like a... Or disallows Hitman, rather, from ever going for something like a Merc Camp creep with the TC. Ensnare. Halfway done. And here come the Ancient Winds. About a minute and a half late. Master training for the Talons is normally done at what, like 9 minutes, I believe? It's like 9 something. So we'll see when it's done this time around. It might be still around there, actually. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty close to that.
player's forces are under attack.
Four wisps on gold? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's a bug. That's a bug. That's a bug. It's always a bug. It's always a bug when you see it. And one of illusion. Tower's coming up. Oh, Dise is really going to struggle this game. Really going to struggle. Got a mud golem, which I mean, mud golems are nice and all, but... Okay, Master Train's going to be done at like 9:20, so a little bit late, but not as late as we expected. The number of talons is lower than it should be, though. No, it's not 4. It's not 4. It's a bug. It's a bug. It's a bug. Bug. I'll prove it to you. 75. Okay, he's lost 30 gold. Creeping.
A player's forces are under attack.
Towers are up. Great Hall coming up as well. This is a tough position for Dise. But he can play it for the long haul. He can try to get a counter expansion up. Get Keeper third, defend well, and maybe, just maybe. But I don't think at this stage he's going to be able to cancel this Great Hall. Maybe if he runs across right now. Bone Chimes. I mentioned earlier Bone Chimes is so sick for raiders because they also get lifesteal when attacking buildings. That is like ancients, like Trees of Life, Ancients of Wars, Ancient of Winds, stuff like that. Hitman, get with a Mana Stone. Remember the Mana Stone on Autumn Leaves earlier against Hunter.
Town is under siege.
You see? Does it get surrounded? Oh, fumbly bumbly Dise. In the meantime, shop is going to go down. And then it's going to have to town portal soon. It does. Oh, Keeper. Actually, 2 raiders are slowed and 1 is entangled. Okay, the slow wears off.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master, mana burnt, but he's got plenty of mana due to the Mana Stone. Towers. No tier 3 yet for Hitman. This goes forward. Hitman just gonna go forward as well, but not to take the fight, that's for sure. Zapper? Don't know where the Sapper could land. Like, I guess on the burrow? Is it gonna... Can it reach the tower? Burrow and Alter. And goes around town. Blade is here to help defend. Raider falls to the entangle. Oh, Blade might have to pop the Mana Stone. Zeppelin? There it is, but that Zeppelin's only temporary. It will die very, very soon. Hitman needed to stop to buy a TP. In the meantime, gonna lose the Altar. Went tier 3 before the Altar went down. Very important. Oh, Shredder will die as well. Dise doing some damage here. Putting in some work. That Shredder is needed. Like, 900 lumber is not enough for what Hitman wants to do this game. And then Dise just TPs. Doesn't land the shockwave. Heal scroll before the shockwave. And Hitman, what? Lost Alter, Burrow, Shredder. And a Raider. Dise, only a TP. I don't think he lost any buildings. No, he didn't. And Hunter's Hall up, but scouted by Hitman. Dise is doing well. He's doing well for sure. There'll be scouts in the middle, showing the power of the Beastmaster. Hawk scouts the main base. You'll be able to see the towers coming up. Dise not out of this yet. Not out of this yet, by any stretch. Sapper again. Sorry, I missed that one. But yeah, Sapper killed those 2 Moonwells. DC, again, more shockwaves. Demon Hunter has a greater heal. I don't think you want to be surrounding that guy. Speed scroll used. One more Raider falls. Dise, more and more experience. Beastmaster almost level 4. Ultra Vision on the way. Wellspring also finished. That Hunter's Hall finding value, even if it's not going to be lores from it.
The player's forces are under attack.
Keeper, a little caught out of position. Hitman has no TP, I just realized. Oh, Blade's got to pop the Mana Stone, windwalk to the shop, possibly. Yeah, he does pop the Mana Stone just to get to the shop to buy a TP. TC gets there first, though. Keeper with another entangle still. Not Cyclone in the Blade. Take a lot of damage on that Keeper. And that TPing. But with no units, Dise super in this game. Maybe even ahead. Despite the expansion for so long for Hitman. Dise isn't going to be able to break this base. 3 towers is too much. But Hitman's got like nothing left. He's still only got 1 bestiary. Needs, of course, the 2nd bestiary when he transitions into Bat Riders. Sonic has to... Hitman has to play Sonic and found a Mana League today, too. That's funny. And Hitman with just a Raider and 2 heroes, but with a bunch of towers as well. Oh, Shockwave!
Under siege.
And I wanted to buy a Sapper, but it's all scouted. It's going to be another TP as well. DC?
The player's forces are under attack.
I mean, Blade's going to help. If the heroes aren't here, the Talons are going to kind of get owned. Hey, you don't want to surround that TC yet. Not until the heroes are here. Oh my god, what a shockwave. He's still got a TP, though. Oh, maybe not. Alright, apparently not. Another shot. Oh my god. It goes down to the creeps. That was, what, 3-4 Talons? And a heal scroll. I think he used a heal scroll, at least.
Forces are under attack.
Raider caught out. Double lures on the way, though. Dise, how much gold do you have? 2,400. That means Hitman also. Oh, Savage 309. Also, thank you for the 15 months. Sorry, I missed that. Shockwave. Oh my god. Hitman with the huge creep jack. Torture vulnerability. He has no TP. He has no TP. The Beastmaster passive greater heal. Okay, he gets the Cyclone because the Hawk gives vision. Bro. Dice. Chill out, my man. You're losing a lot. All of a sudden, Dice is at 30 supply. Okay, he's got the TP. But he loses every single Talon. Except for one. And you know what it means when you lose every Talon and you're transitioning into bears? Okay, he's got 4 left. But you don't have Cyclone. That means Hitman could run around the map freely. Greater heal used now. All the items are gone for Dice. And the TP's gonna have to be used probably too now, no? No, there's no Raider here. Oh no, Hitman is losing both heroes! Oh no. Hitman not town portaling. Yeah, just tap them both back. We'll forget that ever happened. We'll forget that ever happened, Victor. Oh, I think Hitman won the game until he lost both heroes. If he just TP'd with a TC, I think he had the game won. Luckily, he still has a lot of gold. And Dice has, like, no items and no health currently. But Hitman has no altar? He's got no altar still. He's rebuilding the altar. Welcome to the NA LUL finals, everybody. Yeah, he just tabs both heroes back. That's all the gold gone. All of it. And not to mention the experience. Jesus, the experience. The Beastmaster's almost 5. The Demon Hunter's 5. Oh my god. Zeppelin just getting some scouting done. Hitman realizing that with all that gold spent, he spent the whole game trying to get that bank of 1,200 gold so he could break upkeep when the main bases run dry in a minute and a half. But now realizing that that whole bank is gone and he can't really get that army, he's going to try to tower up the expansion. The Beastmasters, what are these throws? The throw, the throw, the throw, the throw. Beastmaster level 5 is dead. Oh my god. Hitman loses both heroes. Dice throws the game. Hitman loses both heroes. Dice throws the game again. Who's even ahead at this stage? Well, Dice is about to run out of gold. And Hitman's gonna get these towers up. He should go spikes, knowing that there's bears. He should get spikes level 2 from his war mill. Does he have a shredder still? Where's the lumber for Hitman? Okay. Level 3 keeper. Is gonna have to TP. Crit in the shockwave and he's dead. Okay. Come on, lose the blade too. Meme on me.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Okay, Hitman does a TP. Pushing vulnerability could be passed. Uses it. Oh, the blade could still die. Okay, no, he's got to run away and then the TC will TP on his own. Why is the blade still here? I mean, Hitman's buying time for towers with this play. And Dice having issues with the surround, but gets there in the end.
Forces are under attack.
And Dice, out of gold, Tree of Eternity, Nature's Blessing, walking over, but Hitman, you know what he has? He's got Bat Riders. And where are they? I'm trying to find the Bat Riders. I don't know. Here? Okay, there's here. There's a couple. Hello, X-Lord. Welcome to the NA LUL finals. You know, really, if you think about it, X-Lord, you're responsible for this tournament that we're all watching right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
You're responsible. And Hitman with tons of towers up. Needs to save up for a tiny. Luckily, he's 44 supply because they've both just been throwing all their units and heroes away the entire game. But yeah, look at the Beastmaster value. Now all of a sudden with a level 2 Hawk, you have to use a Bat Rider like that to be able to to be able to deal with it. So every time there's a summon, once that Beastmaster's alive, which he is, I guess, again, from the tavern, that's really good against the Bat Riders. This is going to be another town portal for Hitman. But did he tiny? He didn't tiny. And Dise sees those towers and goes, oh no, I've got to do it all over again. So now, think of it like this way. You have your main base initially, Hitman gets the expansion up. You know, and it's 2 base versus 1, and you play it out. You deal with the hit and run. You try to buy enough time until the main base runs dry. Now he has to do it all over again. His main base moves. Hitman, this is his main base. Now he's got to do it all over again until it's 1 base, 1 base. Because Hitman has another expansion up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hitman's still going Bat Riders. Hasn't prepared to transition yet. Demon 5, Beastmaster 5, Keeper level 4. Hitman chilling on the high ground. No, don't go down that ramp. Don't go down. At least don't go down that ramp with the Raider. All right, Dise is about to be mining again. Hitman about to be mining on 2 bases again. Hitman should get spikes. Okay, he is now. Look, we're the same person. Yeah, he needs to get spikes level 2. Unironically. That's what he needs that, or the Bears are going to break his 3rd base, which is now his 2nd base. Dise is defending quite well. Man, we might be going to game 5. Hitman is not in control of this game currently.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hawk is a long cooldown, so if it's wasted like that, Hitman's going to be able to get some damage on the Moonwells. Oh. Hitman might have to pass a TP. No, it doesn't have to. That's a, that's a lot of towers. Spikes level 2, Hitman. Spikes level 2. Bat Rider's going towards the main. Hitman might have to TP now. Kinda not. Speed scroll, salve. Bat Riders. Is there a Hawk going back? There are Talons going back in the Keeper, or the Demon Hunter staffing. Gonna get 1 bat. Boop. Should get it. Doesn't. That have Troll Regen? It doesn't actually have Troll Regen. It was forgotten about in the chaos of the game. Also, the Shredder went down earlier. That's normally an upgrade you get at tier 2. Prepare for the Bat Riders later on. And I'm putting a little bit of damage on the Tree of Eternity. Oh, the Fairy Fire. Beast going into the creeps. This is pure chaos right now. Hitman is trying to snipe this Tree of Eternity. If Hitman kills the Tree of Eternity, he wins the game. If he does not, Dise can just do this ad nauseum. Bat Riders chilling. Can't go Crow Form, of course, because then you lose every talent. He could Crow Form 1 talent at a time, which actually might be a necessary play for Dise. Repairing the tree. Very smart from Dise to repair the tree preemptively. Fairy Fire as well. Because or else Hitman, you know, can go for a big play like Shockwave, Sapper, all in every Bat Rider on the tree. All the bats are so low. Is Troll Regen researched yet? No, it's unless I'm missing it in all the upgrades we have here. Spikes level 2 are done though. Nice. And Hitman's preparing his final form. Dise Just spent a lot of gold. 3 Moonwells, that's what he spent it on. Beastmaster just doesn't have a lot of mana, does he? Here comes the Hawk. Ooh, kills one bat. No. TC on his way to level 5. We're officially at the longest game of the day. But we've had, what, I think 4 or 5 games close to 30 minutes today. Going on the 5-minute mark of the stream for 3 best of 5s. Another Hawk. Oh, that was a late duration Hawk, the last one. A lot of Bat Riders fall. Hitman comes in. He's not going to get this tree, though. Maybe he gets the Keeper. No, it doesn't seem likely. Man, Town Portal's out. Bat Riders not doing much. What is Hitman's army looking like? 2 Demolishers, enough Witch Doctors. Where's the Torrent Totem? Does he not have any Torrents? Oh, here's the Torrent Totem. 2 Torrents on the way. So Hitman's getting to that point where his army's going to be strong enough. Oh, Jesus. And these bears, Spike's level 2 is so sick. Like, wait, if like he starts attacking with these bears, wait till you see it. Clyde Shilpad, thank you for the 50 gifted subs. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, man. The man that not only contributed $1,200 to all 12 of the weekly cups, that is $100 for each of them, and not only contributed, I think, $400, half the prize pool of this tournament, but now gives 50 more subs to what's already been, I think, thousands at this point on this channel. Clyde Shilpad, thank you so much. Make sure to thank him. Also, if you got a sub. One of those 50. Much appreciated. Alright, back to the game. TC gets 5. That's one thing that Hitman likes to prepare before he goes for the final push. The Doom push. Which is this. Heal ward, okay. And now, Hitman's going to push everything towards this. Hitman either breaks this Tree of Eternity and he wins the tournament, or Dice holds and we go to game 5.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Clyde Shilbat also gifted 20 subs on my stream the other day. Thank you for that. Siege. Tripled my sub count. Alright, Hitman. 2 heal scrolls, but no TP, no potion of vulnerability. If Dice goes for the heroes, there's no dispel. The Demon Hunter's caught out of position. Potion of vulnerability, but he's still surrounded. Is this the fight that Hitman wants, though? He hasn't prepped his wards. He's now spamming wards down. Demolishers in the back. 46 against 75, but the heroes for Dice are pretty insane right now, not to be underestimated. The Shredder comes back in. Buck comes with the 5 gifties. Thank you so much. All the heroes starting to get low. There's the ward. And Dice loses so much. And now Hitman's going to crawl forward. And here comes Hitman. Dice, the final frontier. He's got a hold. He's got a shop coming up. The Moonwells are dry at the expansion. AP in the back, but look at the Demolishers. Look at them. Where are they? Here they are. Hitman almost level 6. Are we going to end this tournament with a Blade Storm? We might be, because the Blade is now level 6. But the Mana Burn comes in. Again, I mentioned Hero Focus could be a play for Dice because there's no TP, no potions of invulnerability currently. Beastmaster, though, is 1 crit away from being donezo. He buys a potion, and he is alive. But Dice, 70 against 42. This might be the end. This might be the end. Demon Hunter staffs away, but Hitman is going to break this expansion. Barcode, thank you for the 5 months. Let's go, Dice. It doesn't seem likely. Dice, so close in every single game. Every game. Dice has been in a winning position, and Hitman's been in a losing position. And Hitman's found a way to come back. Comeback king, at least today. Hitman to be renamed Hit Run Man. True. True and based. Hitman. 75 supply still. I think he only lost that Torrent in that push, to be honest. But he realizes his Blade Master is not as safe as he once was. He went Mirror Image level 1. Actually, that's the right call. That's better than the ultimate. 32 minutes. It was going to be probably the final game of the day. Double mana pot. It had very little gold, and he hasn't broken this. I mean, is there a world in which Dise wins still? Maybe I oversold Hitman's advantage. 72 against 44. The heroes for Dise are ridiculous, though. 555. The Demon Hunter, if he gets a few unit kills, is going to be level 6. He's got Bare Talons. Hitman's expansion's out of gold. Is 1 base currently. I mean, maybe I called it too early. Dise, another expansion. He's moved, or he's built the Tree of Life, rather, and now moved it over. And what, 5k to 7k. So Hitman has to break this, or Dise is going to have the gold advantage. Oh, and the crow in the back. Kodo fighting the crow. Or the hawk, rather. It's not a crow. The talons are what crows are. This tree is dead. 4 demolishers, more than enough to kill a tree. But the Kodo. The stasis trap. The Kodo gets entangled. 1 demolisher could go down to the hawk. He just denied it with the demolishers. The Kodo beast. DNX3, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. Stasis traps. Dise isn't committing into the traps. He's triggering them with the summons, with the treants and the quill beast, and then he's going in. 45 against 63. Wait a second, Dise. Are we going to game 5? Dise is owning this fight. A second Torn goes down. Wait a second. Wait a second. There's only demolishers. The front line is all being entangled to death. I think Dise is winning. Hitman needs the hero focus. But Dise is going to hero focus. The blade is just dead. We're going to game 5. No way we're going to game 5. The TC, Shockwave, push of vulnerability. Level 6 TC at the perfect moment during the push of vulnerability. But there's just no units left. There's no units left. And the demon's level 6 now in a second. Here's level 6. Here's level 6. Metamorphosis. And GG. The game's... We're going to game 5? No way he wins. I thought Hitman guaranteed to have the W. You know what lost Hitman the game? You know what lost him the game? 35 minutes. You know what lost him the game? He went back after the first big push. He went back because he didn't have anything to save his blade. He needed to stay there and kill that expansion, kill the Tree of Eternity. He went back to get scrolls. He went back to get scrolls. He should have just kept pushing. Yeah, we got game 5. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Going to the final map of the day. Final map of the tournament, the final map of the season is going to be Shallow Grave. How many back and forths did we see that game? What map was that even? Oh, Last Refuge, yeah. 2-2. Really nice micro from Dise in the last fight, though, to trigger the stasis traps. And then to kite the Taurens and entangle them. I mean, level 3 entangle. What the hell are you supposed to do if you don't have Dispel? Level 3 entangle will literally kill an Abomination from full HP. I think that's true. Okay, you guys aren't going to hear me say this because you'll be watching ads, but I'm going to run a 2-minute ad so that we don't get ads during the last game. There we go. 2,700 viewers. Hey, guys. What's up? Great hype, eh? Not bad for NA. Well, and Dise. Dise is taking a 3-minute break right now. 2-2. One game. And then we're going to get hammered, everybody. And then we're partying. But which of these players is going to get hammered tonight as well to celebrate? And which of these players is going to sleep the rest of the weekend away? We're going to find out right now. Shallow Grave, map number 5. The NA LUL Finals. Alright, I don't know if I can watch that game like that again. I mentioned a reskill to Stomp. Not a bad call, and then just pure hero focus staked. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Alright, got enough water. I turned it off because I thought it was unwinnable for Dice. You underestimate 555 Night Elf Heroes Lotto. It was 75 versus 45, though, so you're not wrong. Okay. Here's the last game of the entire tournament, everybody. Here we go. In the bottom right, honestly, hasn't been the favorite in any of these matches. The 2 games he won were miracles. The last game, he should have won, and Dice played out of his mind in the last fight. The first game, he got owned. Dice, here in the upper left, I would say is the favorite after seeing this series. I thought Hitman was just going to win 3-1, but I'd say he's the favorite. I'd say he's the favorite. Bot Crumbs, thank you for gifting a sub to Neo. Is that even a Twitch account of Neo's? I don't think so. Okay, Blade, Demon. I mean, do I need to do too much analysis anymore? I think you guys sort of understand the strat at this point, right? I mean, how many of these games do you have to see to sort of understand Hitman's side of things and understand what Dice has to do correctly? Counter it. You guys get it at this point, right? You guys get it. You guys catch my drift. Will Dice go back to Lores, or will he stick with wins? Do note, the 2 games Dice lost was with Lores. The 2 games he won were with Talons. Immolation creeping. Demon. Ring. Illusion. Not bad. Hitman with claws. A little bit better, eh? Oh, Hitman. Wait a second. Not in the last game. Okay. He gets the item. He heals up. No harm, no foul. Was a little fumbly-bumbly, but he gets the mana back from the Windwalk with the replenishment potion.
Players' forces are under attack.
And that was all because the Grunt went cross-map. Just when I thought I threw the game, he threw me back in. Man gets a wisp. One more wisp, he's level 2. This base is hella open, no? You know, if I'm looking at this and I'm Hitman, I'm thinking, oh, that's kind of a spot for a Hunter's Hall to go to block the base off later, isn't it? Demon, does he have boots? No, he doesn't, but the Grunt... well, won't die because there's a speed scroll. Oh, doesn't get another wisp. Only one wisp goes down. Oh, and the Grunt has to come back in. Oh, no. Dice actually not going to fully commit for the Grunt. Surprised by that.
The town is under siege.
This wisp is dead. Dice doesn't realize that's 2 wisps going down, and that's level 2 on the blade. A decent early game for Hitman. Yeah, I mean, it was 75 versus 45, but honestly, it was a lot of peons for Hitman, right? And a Shredder. But he must have had nearly 20 supply in peons and Shredders. I guess it'd be 7, 12, 17, 21 supply with the Shredder, I think.
A player's forces
Could be wrong though. It might have been 16 supply in workers for Hitman, but less than that for Dise.
town is under siege.
Dise getting close to level 3. Man, doesn't have dust, or else he could really be damaging the moon juice economy. Three grunts coming in. Hitman again.
A player's
Torn
forces
Chieftain.
are under attack.
Bestiary. War Mill. This is the most pressure that Dise has been under at this stage in the game, though. Dise is just creep. Is he gonna creep to level 3 and then town portal back home? My brother, you're not gonna have any moon wells to heal up that demon hunter. Imagine if Hitman had dust right now. Beastmaster. 2 more wisp. Dise. Gonna lose a Moonwell now. Jesus. Loses another Wisp and an Archer. It's all falling apart. Hitman almost lost his hero to creeps, but Dise is losing everything to grunts. Okay, Hitman. And comes in with the TC now. Now he's got 2 speed scrolls. No reason to lose a grunt. And the Beastmaster hella pressured. Okay, tier 3 for Dise. But how many wisps does he even have? I'll get a count after this harass is over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those go into wins. Oh, 5. Oh, no. 5, 6. So he's got 4 wisps on lumber left after those 2 Ancient of Winds. And he's going to have 3 after the Ancient of Wonders. In other words, he needs to creep the lab and get a Shredder. OMFG Zendris, thank you for the Prime. First timer, appreciate you. Where's that grunt that just got healed? I don't know. There he is. Hitman gonna pull the peons to build the towers. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Crystal Ball, actually kind of sick, and you guys know why. I mean, again, I don't have to explain these things. You guys get it. You guys know why Crystal Ball's good here. This base by Dise, yeah, this was honestly a really bad base build. Wisp here. Another Wisp going to go down. One of, what was it, 3 after the shop was built? But Dise still has enough lumber to get everything he needs. He just might be short on the 3rd hero. Short for the 3rd hero. Of course, Dise throws. The question is, when will Hitman throw back? Yeah, true. Hitman gonna creep the lab to get the Shredder, of course. Nice. Gets a greater heal. And the towers are up. Hitman again in a fantastic position, but we've said that in this series before. Carson rooting for Hitman? What do you think I'm rooting for Dise? I've never lied about my bias towards Hitman, but I think I do a pretty good job of not being impartial. Or being impartial? Of being impartial. Is that right? Who cares? He's gonna try to creep the shop up. Can he do this with just a Beastmaster and 4 units? Not with the Quill Beast expiring like that. Demon Hunter needs to come in, and he will. We have a Shredder. We will now. And Master Training going to be done at about the 10-minute mark. And going forward. Ooh, gonna find a couple Talons? Or just 1 Talon and an Archer. Oh, that's a rough timing to lose a Talon. Right before Master Training, when you need to be getting mana on the Talons. I mean, honestly, Hitman could win this fight if he wanted to. He's got level 3 TC and a Mana Stone. He could actually just win the fight right here. He could just fight. Dust doesn't hit the blade. Dice. Keeper third. Is orb purchased already? No orb yet, but oh no, there is orb. And the demon has pretty nice items.
A player's forces are under attack.
And 4 towers nearly done for hit person. It comes back in to be super duper annoying. Again, pressuring the little towns there are. Mana comes back. Really no reinforced all-in with that exact build in the opponent's main. I think Hitman's tried that, but every time I've seen him try that, it hasn't worked against good players, so...
A player's forces are under attack.
Four to 5 whiffs. It's a bug. We discussed this in game number 3. And TC gonna keep creeping. Blade doesn't find the creep. It's the Beastmaster. I mean, hero levels is what won it for Dice in the last game, and the hero levels are looking pretty spicy this time around. Hitman's managing to kind of keep up in experience a little bit. Another Mana Stone. The items have been really good for Hitman this series. Double greater mana first game. Oh my, yeah, again, he can just win the fight. He can just win the fight. Heal scroll used, but pretty much to save 1 Talon. Might as well use a Mana Stone. I mean, you can keep 1 on each hero, but... And second bestiary, tier 3 for the Bat Riders, of course. For Dice, not even attempting to counter expand currently. Could try to creep a red. Oh, Sapper killed. I didn't even notice the Sapper, but Hitman noticed it. And greater heal force, pushing vulnerability force on the Blade Master. No way to heal him up for the time being. Salving over top, but that's about it. Don't know why Hitman feels the need to fight here. He's got 4 towers. Raiders caught out. Keeper. So much value. Top is dead. And Dice. There's a Hunter's Hall. Okay, I thought we'd either see a Tree of Life or a Hunter's Hall. Vehicle Offspring. Nice. Yeah, that is my name. Don't wear it out. And Dice, does he not have a TP? Okay, he is using it now. And Hitman, just TP out yourself. Just TP. Oh, the Blade has a TP, okay.
The town is under siege.
That Rider starts doing what it does best. And again, you would say an unlosable position for Hitman. Would you not say that? But this is pretty close to the situation we're in on Last Refuge. So, I won't say it. I will just suggest it this time. Man, wouldn't be surprised to see him go grab a Sapper. Oh, but this lab isn't fully cleared. One Raider goes down, and Dice continues to creep. Realizing what his win condition was the last game, which is just crazy, crazy hero levels. Still lots of creeps left, kind of. Wellspring and Ultra Vision. Both going to be done very soon. Yeah, it's alright. Demon Hunter. Bit better items. Another talent goes down to creeps. If I get the greater mana, what is going on here? What is this? At this point, just AFK your army in your base, keep buying invis pots on the TC, and just shockwaving Moonwells, and then staff out. Who cares? You have infinite mana. Yeah, he's using Shockwave to creep. I would too. I would too. Bat Rider, again, level 2 Hawk, just like last game. Level 4. And the map almost officially crept out. Just this left over. Which is enough for level 4 Demon Hunter and level 3 Keeper? Oh my god, that's actually a value green camp. It's gonna keep me away. I can't believe there's still grunts left over. Is that Bat Rider? Okay, the Bat Rider gets chased all the way across the map. And this Raider is dead. Might be able to kill this Talon if Hitman's paying close attention. Dise is paying closer attention though. Nicely done. No counter expansion. Lore on the way. 2 lores on the way. And 4 minutes of mining in the main bases. Hitman would not be surprised to see him start building towers at the bottom left or the upper right. He's clearing out the wisps that were there. Look at this green camp dice. Don't you want it? Don't you want to creep that? Get 2 level ups? Oh, he already got level 3 on the Keeper from the Raider, but DH not. Oh, there's level 4. Okay, who needs the creep? Who cares? Hitman will just give you units. Plus 3 attack with the Bat Riders and the Demolishers on the way. Hitman transitioning. We've seen it all before. And Dise. He tends to go Mountain Giants, does he not? Oh, he went Bears one game. Oh, no, he went Mountain Giants with the Dryads, of course. It was Bears last game, though, yes. Which I think Bears are the better choice. Oh, a little bit of creeps left. There we go. Let me Bat Rise. Hitman's gonna go for the tree snipe. He's going for the Tree of Eternity.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not right now, though. He needs the TC to be there to shockwave the wisps if he wants to ever get that kill. Of course, he can repair over the Bat Rider Liquid Fire now. Dise has to be super ready for Hitman to go for the Tree of Eternity snipe. If Hitman kills the Tree of Eternity, especially at this stage in the game when the main bases are about to run out and Dise can't really afford to rebuild a tree, it's game over. Then it's going to be 1 base versus 0. Is it not worth it getting a Shadow Hunter? And someone says in the chat immediately, of course it's worth it, which it's not. TC level 5, Blade level 5, much, much better than a Shadow Hunter level 2 that gets mana burnt down to 0 mana immediately. But maybe Hex would be alright. Sure, I guess Hex would be okay. Also, the supply is actually kind of fragile with this build from Hitman, because you need Demolishers, Witch Doctors, Taurens, you have a Shredder, you have lots of Peons, you have 2 heroes already, you have a couple of Raiders, Bat Riders left over. It's actually hard to get your final army that we're seeing produced in the back of the base right now if you have a bunch of other stuff taking up the supply. Pradish, thank you for the 3 months. How you doing? Pradig? Thank you. And Hitman, look at all the Bat Riders. Oh, Blade Master. Has to be past the TP. Demon Hunter, critical strike. We've seen this happen before, haven't we? Main base is being killed at the same time, though. Oh, it's dead. Unless the TP? Does the TP save the tree? No, it doesn't. Tree of Eternity down. And, okay, Dise has a strong army here, but the TC has, like, still infinite mana. He hasn't even used one of those potions yet. And Dise re-exposed, but there's 600 gold left here. Better not to build it here, no? It would just die, of course, if you built it there. This is the catch-22. And is this what Hitman needs to do to win? This is the best position he's been in. Short of Dise not being in the game any longer. Is this what he needed? The Bat Riders go again across. Blade being focused. Oh, he moves the Talons back. But the TP is gone. The Beastmaster is dead. And you can mana burn this TC all day, but it doesn't matter. Congratulations to Hitman. Well played to Dise as well. Goes to game 5, nearly winning every single game. Nearly winning that game even at times. And of course that last Refuge comeback was huge, but Hitman does it in the end. Just like he won 9 of the weekly cups. He wins the finals. Thank you, Buttcrumbs, for gifting us up to Bob Ross. Hope I don't get in trouble for playing that. I don't think the national anthem is DMCA. If it is, I guess this is the last stream I'm ever doing, you guys. I'm going to be fired. All right. That was probably stressful for the players. All right. What do we do now? I guess the stream's over. We go watch the Super Bowl now? I mean, what else are we supposed to do now that USA on top again, eh? By the way, I'm Canadian, in case you're wondering. And I like Dise, in case you're wondering. I think Dise is a great player and a very nice guy. But USA on top again. All right. That was quite the day, you guys. That was quite the day. I didn't think this was gonna be that hype. But Jesus. Last 2 series, the first one, obviously Dise just showed how sick he actually is, especially in Night Elf Mirror. But then those last 2 series, Jesus Weezes. How many 30-minute games can we get today? Interview? Yeah, sure. Sure. Only because it's Hitman. Interview? Here, I'll message him. I don't have any questions, but we could talk to him. He's typing. He's taking a long time to type yes. That's a lot more letters. He says nah. Rip. Okay. Alright, that's it. Sorry, I thought someone opening my door. I was like, what are you doing? I'm trying to close up my stream here. Hitman said no. Hitman said no. He said no. So that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to everyone that contributed to the Matcherino. You can still contribute to it if you want. Exclamation point NA LUL finals in the chat if you want to. You know, you guys should go do the survey. Go join the Discord. That's free money for the players, not just for Hitman and Dice, but for everyone else that played. Literally everyone that played in the top 8. AKM, Mr. Winner, Pokey, everyone in SUP in the top 8 gets a little cut of the hamburger. That's it for me. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday. God, I'm busy. Yeah, I gotta cast on Wednesday, and then I gotta go film a music video the same day. Woo! But hey, I don't think I got anything next weekend, do I? But you know what? You know who's also busy? Neo. Because if you go to backtowarcraft.com, you'll see the schedule right here. Woo! Teg Cup semifinals coming at you. Teg Cup Grand Finals on Tuesday. Meisterschaft on Wednesday. It says Thursday here, but it's Wednesday if you're in the NA time zone. 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. That'll be the NA LUL Cup. That'll be the continuation. Season 2, the first cup, this Wednesday. Make sure you sign up. Do we have a bracket? Do we have a bracket? Do we have a sign-up link? Do we have a sign-up link? Got a link? Let me get a link. Let me get a link for you guys. Let me get a link. And let me show you guys this picture. I'm going to get you guys a link for the cup. And I'm going to show you guys a picture. Add. Image. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Here we go. So for Season 2, here's the stuff for the Cup. Season 2 of Back to Warcraft NA LUL Cup will consist of 12 cups over 12 weeks. Every cup will take place every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. Anyone can participate and earn points based on what they place and what they finish in each cup. First place gets 6 points. Second gets 5. Third and fourth get 4. Fifth to 8th get 3. 9th to 16th gets 2. And 17th and below get 1 point. So even if you just sign up, if you sign up for all 12 of the cups, you can qualify. I think that's all that AKM did, was he just played all 12 cups. And I think he made it to, round of 16 a couple times, maybe quarterfinals a couple times. Yeah, so if you just sign up, you could be in the top 8. I could cast you. And you know what? If it's a round-robin group, you get to play lots of games, lots of tournament experience. So just sign up, guys. Just sign up every Wednesday, 12 weeks, and you make it. And then you get those sweet Liquipedia earnings. The sign-up link, I don't think is up yet, but if you go to nalul.backtowarcraft.com, that will bring you to the sign-up link once it's up. That's nalul.backtowarcraft.com, but it's not up yet. Not up yet. Buckrums, thank you for the 100 bits. This interview Baron said, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I gotta go get booze. I gotta go get booze. I gotta drink. It's time. It's time. Yeah, Duck signed up for every cup, too. And then didn't play the finals. Yeah. So that's the schedule. That's the info for next season. I think I said everything I had to say about this. If you want to see how you can support the stream, backtowarcraft.com/support. We have a Patreon. You can do a Twitch sub. We have YouTube membership, which is like a Twitch sub on YouTube. Direct donation, crypto donation, merchandise, which is hats, hoodies, t-shirts, mugs. There's exclamation point Holy in the chat if you need energy at night, in the morning, before you game, before you work out. Check out Holy. I used some yesterday because I was falling asleep literally during the cast in one of the series. And Holy got me through it, got me through those last 2 series. Or no, it was on Friday that I had Holy to get me through the cast because I had to cast a lot. There's Huel if you need something as well. If you need a little meal in between games when you're laddering. You need some protein, you need some fiber, you need some nutrients, you need some vitamins. Check out Huel. If you need a replacement for the browser you're currently using, check out Opera, exclamation point Opera in the chat. And also check out CORSAIR, exclamation point CORSAIR if you need a headset, keyboard, mouse, all that good stuff. Very cool. If you want to help me out, Yes, I know I have to say this every stream, because or else my manager gets mad at me. If you want to help me out, my band is releasing an EP in the next couple of months. The first single off that EP is coming out on February 24th. Now, there's a pre-save link that you can find if you type in the chat, Carson's Music. Carson's Music. That will be a pre-save where you can pre-save on Spotify or iTunes, any of that stuff. You can pre-save the single, and that helps us get into the algorithm, helps us get a ballpark of how many people are going to listen, and it helps us pitch it to radio and stuff like that. Long story short, really helps me out, really helps my band out, really helps my potential future career out, really. So if you could do that, if you could pre-save that, we'd really, really appreciate it. Exclamation put Carson's Music in the chat. That's it. That's it. Carson, are you single asking for a friend? Well, ask your mom first. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to get hammered. Hammered drunk. I'm going to lose my shoes and my wallet. Have a good Sunday, you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.